Happy One Wheel Wednesday, everybody. My name is Scott Mendenhall. We are excited about today's topic. Yes, we're talking about is a one wheel too dangerous for your kids, plus so much more. We're giving away really great stuff from Chameleon Rails and so many other great brands out there. We have a discount code for you for something you want to purchase. So we got a lot happening in today's show. Also talking about a brand new tire for us. The Pioneer from Flow Life was sent. We just unboxed it moments before going live. So we're going to just go over it in just first impressions. So we're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about a brand new race that Dirt Surface is doing. So they have two races. They've partnered with another brand is very familiar in the Onewheel community. So we're going to talk about a lot more and more than that. So we're really excited about that. Like I said, my name is Scott Mendenhall. I'm joined with some of my great friends and my lovely wife, Holly Mendenhall, wearing some Vikings today, even though they're no longer playing.
They're no longer playing, but it's still cold. It's still football season. So Skol Vikings. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Skol Vikings for the draft, I suppose. Yay.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, and then we got Lily supporting one of our jerseys.
What's
Thanks,
up?
Lil.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wednesdays are easy to get ready because I just wear a jersey.
Put a jersey on. You can't go wrong with it. I mean,
Can't go
your
wrong.
face is on it.
And thank you, Holly, for the coffee.
Hey, you're so welcome.
I'm always perplexed with coffee mugs.
Why is it difficult to get ready any other day of the week?
Well, no, it's not difficult. It's I like to have an automatic choice of clothing. Like it's like a uniform. You know, other days I have to choose what to wear.
So you would like us in the offices to have a uniform? Is that what I'm
Sure,
hearing?
I'll take that.
No way. Okay,
Collared shirts.
get out of
khaki
here.
And why do
pants.
coffee mugs baffle you?
Because like I'm watching her drink and I'm watching you drink. Like the logo on that coffee mug is facing her. Is it meant for you or for the
No,
person?
it's you. It depends on what hand you hold the
You
mug
are
with.
left-handed, so that should.
No, I do everything with my right hand.
You're
though.
right. Right.
But that's
so
weird.
and then your logo when you're
Yeah.
drinking, it's just I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know.
I don't. Maybe
So-
you want to look at the logo.
Okay, great. Maybe we should make a Scott Mendenhall and Friends coffee mug. I would like one actually, but I'd make it out of metal. I like those metal like coffee mugs that you see at campsites.
It
It's
should
a
be
double-
like your beard, and then when
My
people
beard.
put it up to their
It's
mouth,
their
to their
beard.
mouth, it's no, it's your beard. on
Yeah,
them.
so like it looks like a beard. But my beard, like I like how you're all of a sudden giving my beard like some kind of personality. Today it looks very full. But my beard is a functional, not fashionable. Been riding my one wheel every day in the new year along with all of my children. It has been a lot of fun. It's been
Has
a
it
cool
been
way.
challenging? Have you had any days?
I've had one day. Sunday was tough.
I already know the answer, guys.
Sunday
doing
was
that for you.
difficult because of we start early in the morning and then we had people over until about 11:15, and then I was like, oh crap, it's 11:15 at night and I hadn't rode my one wheel yet, and it was like negative, I don't know. It was cold, -10 in the windshield of -30 or whatever, and you have to strap you want to relax, right? It's 11:15. 11:45 or whatever it was, and so I go out and ride and got it done. But those have been the challenging moments when you just like, where do I fit that in?
Yeah.
But we're 16 days in, haven't got to 17. Here's a picture of, I don't know what day it was, but here's me riding in the tundra of Minnesota right here. It was 0 degrees. But
Do you take it so close to your face on purpose? I was
Yeah,
Yeah,
curious.
it's a sweet shot.
I was wondering if you do it so close to your face on purpose.
yeah,
Look, you
well,
can see his eye through his goggles, but then the reflection of the goggles is coming back. See his phone.
I can't see your eye.
it's
very-
on the,
Oh, I can kind of
Very
see it.
creative, babe.
yeah. So as you're taking these pictures, it's trying to be creative every day, so it's not just a picture of a one wheel. And so I like how it's stretching me,
Yeah.
even my creativity and how to tell the story. And that was day 15, so that was just 2 days ago.
Well done.
And
Right
it's-
after that, he came in and he gave me a kiss.
That's
And I was
hilarious.
like, it's kind of salty. Like he had gone for a run.
Yeah.
He came in, he got
Snot.
his gear
That
on.
was straight snot.
And I
That's
was like,
gross.
maybe you're like sweaty. And he was like, or snotty.
It was probably all the above. I mean, you're breathing
like,
out.
Thank you.
But it has been fun to ride in the cold and not stop with a goal. And the other benefit, especially we're talking about, is a one wheel too dangerous for a kid or kids. The quick answer is no. We have 8 children, Holly and I do, and all of them ride. Revolution, who is 5, he can ride. He's been riding.
rides just about the same ability that I do.
This is true. But he
We're on a
rides.
journey together.
But he's done a great job. They all have little pints running around. The kids, 6 of the 8 are riding every day with me. They just do it when it fits to their schedule as well. So it's fun to teach our kids how to learn goals and stay at it. It's a fun goal. It doesn't feel like a daunting goal of anything. It's kind of like it's fun. Like, we got great pictures of them doing it. And so I think the added benefit of giving your child a one wheel, especially if you have one, it gives you a natural thing to do together, a natural thing that you can incorporate into life. I mean, around here, kids don't just ride one wheels. They use it to work, don't they, Hal?
Yeah. Yeah. Like when we're a lot of yard work, a lot of times, but it's also just them learning to be responsible with it too, of how to clean it, how to take care of it, because initially we got it for them, but you can't replace those boards just like nothing, you know?
Yeah, we tried to tell them, because they all, One Wheel's brought out some new one wheels since the pint, and they have...
just a few.
Yeah, and obviously the kids want the latest one that's just coming out, and so they're really excited about it.
They come by that innocently.
And then then you're teaching them, well, are you taking care of what you got? And so we always say, if you're faithful with a few things, then you'll get increase. You'll potentially, like, that's just how it works. You faithful with what you got. It's not, oh, this one's old and crap, so I'll treat it like crap. Then Holly and I are like, no, you're not going to get something new. You can't take care of what you currently have. So I can't trust you with the new. So it's some of those things that you get to leverage to teach your kids. And then teaching your kids to, when they're afraid of doing something or riding in a location, face your fears. Instead of saying, oh, we just don't parent that way, where it's like, oh, you're afraid of that? Okay, sit it out. It's like, no, we're not leaving this location until you ride that or go there, even if it makes Holly cringe a little bit. She's like, oh, but they could fall. And I'm like, yeah, they could fall anywhere. They could fall down a cliff. Yeah, that's a little bit risky. Holly was not on this group ride. I took a lot of the kids with, and it was one of the sketchier trails. We just went in. We never rode there. And as we're going, it got really sketchy. It's like, oh man, if we don't make that turn, you just fly right off, and it's gonzers of human life and board. But it's been cool to just see the progression of our kids facing their fears and riding and gaining abilities. We also leverage that, they want to upgrade parts, Float Life and a bunch of other brands, Jeff Deere in One Wheel Parts. They come out with these products that our kids are like, I want to upgrade my board. I want that tire. And we're not a bank account for them. And so we're like, okay, well, you got to earn it. You've got to do your chores. You've got to, and so we leverage those things to teach responsibility to our kids, which has gone a long way. Even if something's been given to us because of this YouTube channel and they want it, because there's a lot of times we hand stuff down to them, but they still have to earn it. It's not, I just deserve it. They have to earn it. We're trying to squash that entitlement and get to, hey, earn it, and then you can have it, not you just deserve it. Because I think that's a major concern of ours is our kids grow up. They just think they are entitled to things. And it's like, no, you got to still go work for it. You got to earn what you, just like all of us that have jobs. You earn what you get paid. And you get a raise if you are faithful with your job. And so we leverage it. So is a one wheel too dangerous for your kids? No way. Jose, not a chance. So many good things have come from our kids riding one wheels. We have the thumbnail just says it all. This is Courage on the thumbnail. Let's just put that back up there.
I love this picture.
This is Courage, Lily's birthday buddy. He's 7 here. 6.
He's only 6.
He's only 6 now, but when we snapped this was a couple months ago. He's just mobbing. That's a brand new feature. I hadn't even rode it yet, I don't think. And he's just hitting it. Come on. It's a good idea because it is allowing kids to explore. When the kids are going out to ride in sub-degree temperatures, they're staying outside for a long time playing. They're all geared up. So one wheels get kids out and gets them going and doing something. And so figure out, Mom and Dad, how you can get your kids
Someone says they bounce well.
They do. That's funny. They say, what do we say about kids and bouncing?
They're just like bouncy balls. They bounce right back.
They bounce right back. So it's
true.
It's
that
true.
Goes away.
And so
I mean, we don't purposely try to throw them against the wall or anything like that. But when they fall, they will get back up if you teach them to get back up.
Correct. And we try to teach our kids that, hey, Band-Aids aren't the solution to pain. It's like you got to kind of fight through those things.
They might stop the crying though.
Sometimes the bleeding. Sometimes the
bleeding. No, lick that. Just lick the. It
depends on how much blood.
No.
Yeah.
No, if it's squirting out, then too much.
Yeah. Exactly.
But, okay, so here's some video of like our kids. This is the first time they rode what we call the log jam feature. It looks a lot like what's from Race for the Rail. You can see where we're just letting our kids. There's Courage, the real actual footage of him hitting it. It's just fun to see him, like, so much confidence. Here's Epic. He's 15 years old and, obviously sending it a little bit different. Then here comes Legend as it pauses there on him, a little glitch on our system. But Legend, who is now 16, and he rides quite well. I like watching Epic and Legend kind of go head-to-head, who's going to be the better of the two. And so it's just been able to spur on their talents and their abilities. So if you have kids and you're looking, should I get them. Like, no, I'm saying no to they're not dangerous. No, your kids, you can leverage in so many things. It's like, get your kids outside to do something, get outside, get some sun, enjoy it. Even as cold as it's been here, our kids have been outside every day. It's just bundle up. Like, Holly knows this, and Lily, she just hears it. When I open my weather app, because I just would like to know, when it tells me conditions are dangerous, don't go outside, the air quality, all these things, I'm like, get out of here. Like, Mr. App, you do not drive my life. I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to do that. And
is that like you don't like being told what to do?
Not by an app that tells me, like, when it says conditions are dangerous, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I just ran 10 miles in that, and they weren't, I'm doing okay. No. Like, I don't understand that, and I know we're no longer about one wheels here. I'm just on one. And so, yes.
Oh, look out.
If you have kids, hook them up with a one wheel. Go get a used one. The best place.
Get the pint.
The pint, brand new pint right now is $750. You can get those used and just start them there. Teach them, be faithful with this, and then yes, you will get the better of the two. None of our kids started on GTs. None of them started on a Pint X. They all started on pints, and they rode the mess out of those things. And they get a lot of mileage on them. They are very rough on them, and they hold it. None of our kids have actually broke a one wheel. We've had these pints long enough that the batteries are now having to be replaced, and they have thousands upon thousands of miles on their pints, which is wild to think about that. That's how much riding our kids have done when they're not riding on streets. They're riding in their yard and for the most part. And so it's pretty fun. And so if you're on the fence or I don't see the danger. I'm aware of the risk, but the danger, nah.
I think it's a thought of being able to create an opportunity for your kids to learn to take risk. Because if you're going to use me as an example and compare the amount and the ability of me to take a risk and what it would take for me to ride like they ride, I'm just not that good at it. But to teach a kid to try to do that stuff, that would be great. Like,
yeah,
I'll get it.
I like how somebody just put in the chat that they have 4,000 miles on their pint. That's just a lot of hours of playing and being outside, and I don't know how they're using it, but for my kids, it's a lot of time that they just have enjoyed. They've gotten so creative. They create their own tracks. Even though they have their own trail system, they'll go and make their own little tracks of different things in the yard. And then the other cool thing is, as they have one wheels, it's a family thing. It's not just them. I'm in it with them. And so we're dreaming up, hey, it's winter now, so we can't build trails and stuff because the ground is frozen. And so we're dreaming up what's the next feature we're going to build. We're dreaming up some rock features now that we have some of these cool, just basic trails in there. So it's fun to sit around and just dream about the things, and it really brings our family together. But we're wired that way to kind of do things together. Some of our kids got a few yo-yos handed to them. Now we all own yo-yos, even myself. Did you get a yo-yo?
I did.
Yeah, see.
It's really pretty.
We all have yo-yos. And we're all yo-yoing. And Lily just shakes her head at us as like, you all have yo-yos. But
it's like when the fidget spinners came out.
Yeah.
We all did the fidget spinners. We all do.
Whatever's
now, that's probably
fun.
a little bit of the nature of the culture we create with our family is try to do things together, which is why it's important for Rev and I to start writing so that we can do these things together.
Remember when Holly rode a one wheel for
Yeah,
the very first time?
very first time.
Do you remember?
Like you referred to it, you don't ride it very much, but we actually...
We have
some proof
that you
that
ride.
you ride.
This
Yeah.
will be good,
But
guys.
she doesn't. I don't know what her hang up is on riding. Like she's had stints where she's rode. She's blamed always been like, oh, I've always been pregnant or nursing. But we have video footage of you just
this
giving birth to
probably
an
was-
eight.
I
You're
was
the
gonna say
eighth
it's
child,
probably
and then you're
after
riding. It's like you've let fear. This is intervention, Holly.
Well, I think...
Let's get to the wide shot. This is an intervention from your two friends To you, we're intervening.
That I need to start riding.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you.
Now it's probably not the best time.
I think what it
Full of
is,
ice.
here's what happens and what gets me is when at our old neighborhood where we used to live, it was just like a really small, quaint neighborhood that had paved roads. Traffic's not going very fast. You have plenty of space. So it's like if I saw somebody coming, a car, whatever, I had tons of room to get out of the way because I don't necessarily anticipate what somebody around me is going to do very well. That's probably the fear in it, is I don't know what somebody else is going to do, and so then it just makes me panic a little bit.
So then you need to
now,
wear...
our new area, I never got good enough for trails. I never got where I could stay on the board for trails. So now we do trails.
We need to get her some
way
reflective
more.
gear.
Yeah, hold on. I'm hearing her squawking about this. Oh, I had this quaint little thing. You have an entire property to ride on.
She's saying it's easier to learn on the street.
No, go ride the street. It's not dangerous.
I just thinks it is.
Out here, our streets, people are going 55.
Wait, hold on. Too dangerous for you to learn, but you send your kids to ride their one wheels on it.
They don't ride out on the street very much.
But they do. I'm just saying. I'm shooting holes into what you're saying.
No,
Here's video footage of said woman riding a one wheel. She needs to overcome her fear.
You're welcome.
And this is her. We were trying to teach her how to ride a one wheel.
There is sound, but it's not unmuted.
It's okay. There it is. We're teaching her for the first time. Just gave birth to a child days before this.
It probably was only a couple.
It was. You can tell that this is a dated video because you both are wearing skinny pants. Now yoga pants are in.
It's warm outside.
It's warm outside.
Yeah, and my hair's long.
Help me, Lily.
Yeah, but she's going. That sits in the. I'm noob. We have a playlist for.
Look at you kids in the back.
I'm trying to learn how to one wheel. Yeah, you got.
This was before the kids even had.
No. Oh yeah, I think you're right. We didn't have pints yet. That's why the big wheel is in the back.
Go Holly. Go Holly.
Look at Holly ride, and now and that's the quaint area she is. Speaking of, we also have a race video.
Both our hair is one color
I'm saying
hair,
right there is that it's the toe side, front side. That's the hard, or toe side, back side. That's the hardest for me. Still to this day, that's the hardest.
No, come on. Like you're standing there fine, and then we have a race video where you and I are racing.
Yeah,
as a team. So let's get back at it. This is the time.
Wait, what video are you talking about?
I won my heat. We did it in teams of noobs.
Oh, I remember that.
You guys.
Yeah.
And I actually won.
You were on a pint?
I was on a pint.
So here's what I'm trying to say. It's now.
Time.
Like you could have easily been in on the family. I'm going to ride every day this year. Yet you're being left out. You have to watch, but you could get in and say, you know what? I missed the first 16 days.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna get into the next. You could to get in your 365 days. You could just go to next January 16th. Come on,
2025. You could just do it from like the garage to the driveway and back.
Yeah, there's so many. We're just eliminating excuses for you. Okay,
you have wrist guards.
You have all of it. You have helmets. For a woman that doesn't ride, you own 2 helmets. You have wrist guards. You have shoes to ride in.
My thousands helmet is my bike helmet.
No, got you the 1,000 helmet to ride a one wheel.
No, that was my bike.
No.
Yeah.
It was for her bike, but it's still a helmet.
Okay, let's get to more things that
Let's do it.
We have the Pioneer tire here. It just got unboxed from Float Life. Okay, just right off, just the visual of it. It's made for snow. We have the description we can put on the screen before I really give you the what I feel kind of test here. This is the there is the Pioneer. From Float Life. You can order it. It is up. Lil, can you check to see if it's already sold out? It went on sale last week, but you know how things go there. If you're not the first, you ain't getting it. Okay? But the description
it's already out of stock.
This description on this is it's built for snow. This is by far the most tread on a tire for a GT.
Intense.
I think it's the treads go to the side. It is a little bit from upon holding it. I mean, it's a thicker. It feels the compound. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy, but it's meant to be. It needs all that rubber needs to be on there. The other thing is on the side, just the details. I love details. There is frozen icicles like snow all the way around. They put in the tire. Like you see that right there? You can see it, Hal.
Yeah, it's cute.
We'll get the close-up here for everybody at home. Let's see if you can get on that. Can you see it at all there?
I need to hold that.
A little bit?
Might on my camera.
I don't know. if you can see that. But anyways, it's pretty slick. We got the soft compound, very soft. I find that in any compound that you're going to ride in, the temperatures we're riding in, the harder the compound, the less grippy it gets as it gets frozen. The Vega wet tire that we have for the 5-inch hub does great up until a certain point. In the last week or so, I've not been riding the 5-inch hub because as the tire gets frozen, it's no longer soft, and so you spin out. I go to my GTS with the stock tire, the GT Performance, and that's a softer compound, and I don't slip out in the snow. So
it looks beefy.
This is exciting because none of our tires for a 6-inch rim has this much grip ability in it, and so it's pretty cool. They're bolstering that it's a 6.9 width. You know, they like to use, it can't be 7-inch, but it's got a little bit wider girth on it. So there would also be why it's got a little bit more weight to it. But after all, you're not trying to really ride in snow to get speed, though you want to go quick. You're wanting bite. You want to get bite in the snow, so you're not just having wheel slippage and wheel spinning in it. And so I am very excited about this, as for the next couple months, we'll be riding in snow, and I think this is going to help us mob that to get through it. So Float Life, just upon first impressions of looking at this thing's sweet. I'm a detail guy, so I like the added details on the side. I'm excited to get this on, and so thank you so much for sending this to us to be able to test out and ride.
It's a really interesting tread too. It's like offset on, like, I don't know how to explain it.
It looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. When I look at it, it's like...
But it's like, see how, like, this side and then the other side's up a bit, so you got, like, multiple different types of tread.
I'm not... Oh, I see what you're saying.
See how they're not, like...
They're not... They're off.
Depth. Yeah.
Yeah, which I think that's part of the engineering of the tire to get the bite. Brooks here in Minnesota has already done a review on it, and he's a mobster in the trails. He rides at a whole nother level that we don't ride at, so you can already go check out his review. I think it's on Midwest Onewheel YouTube channel. You can go see that. I think Float Life even had a link to it. We're going to get this on in the next couple days and do a review. Thank you again, Float Life, for that tire. Just came today. And they sent us like they gave us some hoodies. Sorry, not hoodies. They gave beanies. Those are sweet. So thanks for that. They gave us some playing card. Let me just reach down here and grab them really quick. Unprofessional shot here. I paused there for one of the ladies to start to talk, and they didn't.
I was just looking at how captivating the chat is. Holly,
we have a lot of people chatting. Lately? We have a lot of people chatting about. So Jacob was saying he wants it in the 6-inch, that's the smaller, right?
Yeah. Because he has a 6.9,
so that it would fit on that hub.
What do you got?
Yeah. Okay, so they gave us just a massive amount of player cards. Our kids, what are you trying to reach for?
One of those hats.
Oh, I thought you wanted one of the playing cards. But these
a playing card?
Yeah. Look at all these. I don't know exactly. Like they're just like baseball,
like
football cards.
Yeah.
We have all Elijah. Now the kids want to collect all of them. So well done, Float Life, to hand these to them. They are stoked on it, and so thank you for sending all of those.
Can I see them?
They come in a sweet little case.
Those are cute
They
hats.
sent us these beanies, which
I like
is
the
sweet.
gray one.
Well, that's the one I'm putting on right there. It's a nice. That's keep your head warm.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
for sure. And then they got a green one. Maybe I should put a green one on so that it's.
Let me see the gray
I got
one.
the Christmas colors going here.
Thanks, guys.
Both of them are different weights.
Ooh, this one's nice.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Because it's like soft and stretchy.
Yeah, both of them are great little. Nothing for you, Lil. Playing cards for you. Not a
okay,
thing.
my head's not cold right now, so.
Nor is mine because I got this
good.
on.
That looks cute.
This is adorable.
You. Why do you say that?
It's just like Pokemon cards.
It is.
Is that why you call them playing cards?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Or trading cards.
Either whatever you want to call them. Cards. You know how Onewheel is. They do such a great job at sending you all the things that you never knew you wanted.
I think you can really play a game with these. Sorry.
We got these patches.
Oh, they're doing patches.
Yeah, so I wonder if you can put those onto your stocking cap. And then you have that there.
Oh,
that's pretty slick.
Are they iron-on?
You can test out and see.
Interesting.
Well done. I didn't know I needed these patches, but
these are like
That's sweet. So every time we place an order with Float Life, you don't know what else you're going to get. You get some of these extra things. So we will ride the wheel in the next couple of days and let you know how it rides. My thought is going to mob. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. But that's been said before, and then I was disappointed in things. We do have great giveaways today. Woo-hoo! Speaking of hats, we have a great hat that we're giving away. We're giving a book bag worth of stuff away. And then we're also going to give away, speaking of the Float Life, we're going to give, we came up with a way. Okay.
This is exciting.
We have figured out how we're going to do the drop top fender and the WTF standard
together
rails
or separate?
Together. You're gonna get both
What?
these. So this is something else right here. Okay, you're welcome. We're giving this away. This is how we're gonna do it. Okay, to earn this drop top clear fender and WTF rails, you must do this in 3 weeks from this video being posted. We are going to present you with a test, a quiz, if you will, of 5 questions. These 5 questions will come from a playlist on our YouTube channel, which is, that playlist is of us riding all of the Great Lakes. It's called the Great Lake Race. You're going to watch all of those videos, and then we're going to pull questions from those. If you get them right, you will then be entered in a bucket to win all of this Float Life gear.
Okay, so first off, they have to get the 5 questions right.
Yes.
Then they get entered into a drawing for it.
Yes.
So everybody can enter.
Everyone can enter. And the problem will be most people will not watch videos, and so when the quiz comes out, it's going to be a small selection of people that are going to do it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. You've got to watch the videos to get the questions right. Probably.
Where do they submit the answers?
When we drop the quiz, we will have the link where it goes. So right now, you just need to go in, and you have plenty of time to go watch these videos of us racing the Great Lakes. It's an older one of our playlists, and it's a lot of fun. You will be entertained. Grab your kids, sit around. You will find out who wins the Great Lake races and how close it is and all those things. We enjoy doing it. It's an older series we did here. We have a few new ones coming up, but sometimes we get new people watching. Maybe you've been watching the podcast and you didn't know we created the other part of content. Well, this is your chance to go watch those things and then get prepared for a quiz of asking some questions for you about what you watched. It's just a fun old time. And you got to make sure, obviously, you subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're not giving you, even if you get them all right, you're not going to get entered in if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's how we're giving away the premium. This is
it's worth it.
Look, just how much is this valued at? If you go to floatlife.com, what does the WTF rails cost and the drop top fender?
All right.
I think you're looking at a several $100 value here that you're getting for just being entertained and taking a quiz.
For something?
Potentially, yeah. I think they might be.
They might be a little lower now, but
yeah. So we're stoked to give this away. We enjoy. We ride this stuff. This isn't our leftovers. Like, we don't want to ride it. I have the steep and deeps that I ride most of the time. I like those.
These are the WTF lowriders?
No, these are just WTFs. They don't even sell these anymore.
Steep and deep, or no?
They don't sell. I don't buy
Only rails for the GT are GT, GTS, homebrew rails, WTF, steep and deep. GT, GTS, homebrew rails, WTF, lowrider.
And you can't click any. Interesting.
They have.
So we have a model that they don't even sell. I highly think don't.
These are the lowrider. Homebrew rails are $400.
Okay, that sounds about right. How much these cost? So these haven't even been opened yet. So
Nice.
We're not even going to open them. We're just going to send it like you just ordered it. So it's just a giveaway. We're giving away so much more today. So get ready. In a few more minutes, we will do some giveaways of some really cool stuff here. It's been fun. It's starting off the new year, giving stuff away.
Is the quiz going to be during our podcast in 3 weeks?
In 3 weeks, we will give all of those pieces of information.
Okay.
We are trying to create a type form where you can go to a website,
Nice.
potentially ScotMendenhall.com, and take the quiz.
Okay, so you got 3 weeks to go watch the videos.
Yeah, we are going to create another standalone video welcoming everyone, maybe that aren't watching this podcast, to be able to participate in this. We'll have a link in there to get to the said playlist so that people can watch it, be entertained, and then we're going to pull, not difficult, we're not going to go...
it's going to be difficult.
No, we're not going to go, what was the color of the shoelace of the woman in the background wearing purple? We're not doing that kind of stuff. It's going to be appropriate. What is Float Life saying in there?
They said that you said y'all tripping, but let's be honest, you're talking to me.
Standard
that I'm tripping.
WTF. Thank you. I can't see what Lily's seeing.
Okay, when I go to thefloatlife.com.
It is the homebrew. It's standard. It's right there. Standard.
It says homebrew.
That's the Pint X.
WTF lowrider.
Lily,
and then that's what I said that exists. And
but it's standard.
That's not the same
There's
thing.
a million of rails.
Lily, fake news Lily.
No,
today.
I'm serious. When you go to thefloatlife.com, you scroll down and then Rails and Sidekicks view all. I click that, and then the GT, the ones that say GT are homebrew, WTF standard.
Yeah.
Homebrew. Is homebrew the same thing? What's homebrew? Never heard that.
They all say
I thought it said
homebrew
Hebrew. WTF low rider, WTF steep and deep, WTF standard. Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the homebrew.
Everything says homebrew.
Every time I go on your website, I'm confused, but honestly, it's probably user error.
Thank you for Float Life being in there and correcting us, because we don't want to give any fake news. We are just stoked to be able to give it away, and it's our pleasure to give something away we ride and enjoy all the time. What are you doing holding your phone in the air?
GT, homebrew, rails, standard.
Standard. Yeah.
That's him. That's them.
Thank you.
But what is homebrew?
That's what they're creating.
Well, you didn't say that, so I didn't know if it was the same thing.
So you saw that?
No, I didn't see that at first because they're like colored. I didn't even see that one. My eyes go to the black first.
Some people are saying poor Lily.
My eyes go to the black ones first. I completely missed.
Oh, that's so great.
This is good feedback for you guys. I completely missed the colorful ones.
Well, sorry. Okay, they are there. They do sell them,
buy them
but we're giving them away.
Yeah, the important news is we're giving something away we actually ride and love.
Someone wants to know if they're really in there.
What?
It's not even been opened.
If I opened it, it would totally...
The sticker's still there, right?
It's sealed, yeah.
I said they're in there.
What? Well, this isn't, like, they're real live, like, somebody's questioning us, like, we wouldn't be giving away real rails. They're real rails.
Guys, come on.
That we bought to give away.
This is Scott Mendenhall and friends you're talking to.
We don't do it halfway. And so we're pretty stoked to be able to do that. And so thank you for life.
Someone wants to know what colors they are.
Drop top is clear. The drop top is clear.
Black.
The WTFs are black.
WTFs are black.
Black.
Hence why I was looking for black.
They're called homebrew
black. You can see the association.
Yes. So, okay. Okay, we're also excited about, as we are in a new year, we have new races coming. And slowly but surely, we'll get you the news. As we know, new races are being dropped and created and when they're happening. One of the first big One of the first things to drop big news in the new year is Dirt Surfers is adding another Dirt Surfer race, which is so exciting. They have partnered with Lemonade Float Co., which is awesome. That has been a brand. We have one of their little wedges. This is a lemon wedge that's really waxed, so you can wax concrete, so you can slide better, grind better and stuff. And I've just always thought that was clever, that it's just a sliver of a lemon. So we've always had it. It sits over there in our windowsill. If you go to Holly's shop, all the Funko Pops and things that used to sit on my desk are now in the windowsill. Move your mic. Give it a good, like a little moment here. I'll get out of the way.
Oh my gosh, she's still blocking it.
Yeah. She's not even watching what she's doing. Okay, so they're all sitting there. This wedge sits over there.
You can't really go anywhere.
We also they shipped a stick of butter that I remember when we first got this, Lily thought it was going to smell like lemon, and you smelled it, and it smells just like wax.
I wish it smelled like lemon. Lemon is one of my favorite flavors.
But it's a stick of butter to go and put wax down. It's just creative. They've done a locked version. They've done some really cool products, and they over the last couple of years have done a festival of their own, which Dirt Surfers is now going to partner with them, and Dirt Surfers is going to do the race portion, and festival portion is going to be by Lemonade Float Co. Here's the image, and then we have some video playing. Let's hit that. This was the announcement from
It's
Dirt
official.
Surfers on
ORL
Dirt Surfers.
certified. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
that's the big
that.
news.
That's exciting.
That it is another race that ORL is certifying, which that's the breaking news for ORL fans, which is pretty exciting. It's in Austin, Texas. Let's go to the next slide here. Now, here was their promo that they dropped, but this is the image, the artwork. We were huge
Sick.
fans of it last year.
Yeah,
Whoever's doing their artwork for this event is so awesome.
you did a great job. Those are all XRs.
You can go to Lemonade Float Co. on Instagram, and you can click buy tickets now. It'll give you a breakdown of what and how you're going to do, if you're just doing the race
April
portion.
10th through the 14th.
Or if you're doing the festival part. The racing part is the weekend, and the festival goes on for what seems like an entire week, starting with group rides downtown Austin, which that would be sweet. Then you have music, you have games, you have all kinds of,
Allie and Kyle are doing a trick seminar.
which is pretty cool. Here is, I believe this is the campground, RV hookups. You can primitive camping anywhere. So the location is sweet. The venue of this thing, it just pops when you watch. This is going to be a great place to race. Here's some of the trails that it looks like you're going to get a mob. A little bit different kind of trails. It is not if you're picturing Dirt Surfers in Eureka, Arkansas. No, it's totally different terrain, which is really, really cool. I'm excited about this partnership. I'm really excited. I don't even know what you're seeing right
wow.
there, but that's crazy.
I'm going to get some cowboy boots.
I don't know if that would be a great idea on your one wheel, but you can give that a go. Wouldn't you want cowgirl boots? Not cowboy boots, but I don't know. If a girl wears cowboy boots, shouldn't they be cowgirl boots?
No, cowboy.
Okay, just checking. It seems okay. So we're really excited about that. We're big fans of Dirt Surfers.
Of course
we've
we are.
helped Nick and Rachel Payne do Dirt Surfers in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, which we are doing again.
Woo-hoo.
We're excited about partnering with them. We're going to bring down volunteers and that to help pull off their Dirt Surfers event, which is, here are the dates, and you can save the dates for May 17th through the 19th of this year of 2024. So right there, two amazing races that
Mark
you
your
can
calendars.
earn points in a bid to make your ORL. Now, let's spend a moment in talking about the difference of these two races, okay? You have Dirt Surfers in Eureka Spring where you see the Jesus statue, okay? That is a premier race. That is top billing, top points for pros to score points in winning at Dirt Surfers Eureka Passion Play, okay? That's top shelf, okay? You can go to the Dirt Surfers and Lemonade Float Co. and race there, and that is a regional event, which means you would score less points in the ORL. I don't know how the ORL is going to score all those things yet. That is still yet to not come out
Yeah,
for
that
2024. We will let you know when that's happening, but you could do two high-quality races, two different venues to score points in there. It's centralized in the United States. Obviously, they're not northern. For us here in Minnesota, we got to make quite a long trek to get to the Austin, Texas area. But who doesn't want to take a break in April and get down there, enjoy
Yes,
some
please.
sun, some warmth, and start working on your base tan here in Minnesota, right, Lil?
It's quite a long drive.
What? How long of a drive is it?
I was just thinking if we would go all the way without stopping.
Well, the last time we did.
Did we?
Yeah. Yes.
I got on my knees. That's why I'm.
She wanted to seem tall, really
so
close to all of
excited.
you. Oh my goodness. So we are currently working on details to get to the Lemonade Float Co. and Dirt Surfers race in Austin, Texas. And we will be at Eureka Springs for that Dirt Surfers event. And
Good
we got a
events.
couple more races. Yeah. And hopefully this year everything works right and we will be at the main event, Race for the Rails event, whenever they release that date. Hopefully we'll be out there to be able to film and be a part of that weekend. We are super stoked on both those things. So you now know it. These events, like you don't have to be a pro to come race any of these. You can come do your age group and have a blast. The environment's so much fun to hang out and chat and just compete against somebody your age or just see how well you do. You do not have to feel like you got to show up and be the best of the best. It's just go have a good time and get a ride. Some great trails other words, you probably wouldn't travel just yourself, but having a race there gives you a reason to go and know that it's going to be you and one-wheelers mobbing it. And so put it on your schedule, especially if you're in Texas or in Arkansas, you should be at those events, especially if you ride one-wheels. So anything to add to that, Lil, as you raced Dirt Surfers last year?
Dirt Surfers was super fun. It can be intimidating for first-time racers, but I say go for it because you'll be glad you did.
You'll be so glad
it is fun.
Did.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a blast. Okay, so we want to do really quick. We want to finish off Would You Ride That? This is a segment where we present videos and ask, would you at home as a viewer or those that are in the studio, would you ride that? Would you simply, yes, I would do what I'm seeing. So Would You Ride That has a great jingle. Presented to you by the ladies. They think it's so clever. It's a cringe moment for me every week, but because I love these two ladies, I let them do their jingle every week.
Cringe moment. My
It is
gosh.
a little bit. But what's going to happen is who starts it?
Okay.
No. Who starts it? No.
Me. I'm giving it a beat today.
Okay, great. We're going to have a beat. So, Legend, when you're doing the switcher, let's switch it back and forth so it's queued up.
Okay,
And they're
ready?
hitting it. All right, here we go. Lil, go for it.
I think you have.
Would ya?
Would ya? Her
I didn't know you were going to talk. Okay,
her
let's
beat
try again.
doesn't go with
Let's try
our
again.
song.
It's okay. We're going to make it work. Would ya?
Would ya?
Ride it!
Unbelievable.
That was very cringy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What was cringy was my staring at the camera. Did you feel like I was staring into your eyes?
Yeah.
That was the point.
Float Life jumps in and tells us the artwork. Put the artwork back up of Float Life or Lemonade Float Co. That is done by AI. That is sick. I wonder what they typed into. Because every time I punch in Onewheel in AI, I do not get.
Interesting.
That's sweet.
Well,
That's
they
sweet.
can't. AI can't get it all because they chose XRs.
Yeah, but last year the GT was on the struggle bus, so I don't know if you'd want to have that time stamped into your situation.
Well, we
handbook.
left the would you, could you, can you ride that, should you,
Would
won't you?
Would ya? All right, let's do it. What are we would youing?
Okay, here we go. Can we put up the first thing? Would you ride that right here for your enjoyment? You at home, would you ride this? Meaning, would you do this?
What
Okay,
is going
the question
on?
is, would you be the person in the middle?
Well, I'm not a male, so I think.
What? I don't care who you are as a human
Yeah.
being.
I think
Any
it's
of
more.
this?
No, but I think it's more. I think there's probably some people cringing
Okay,
right
that
now.
guy is wearing a Red Bull helmet. I will absolutely do that because he's a professional.
But hold on, I
just
saw that
because
as
he's
well.
wearing a Red
He's
Bull
riding
helmet?
a helmet, but the guy he's jumping over is wearing
not.
no helmet.
Yeah.
I feel like the wrong person in this is wearing a helmet. That's what I feel like.
Well,
Well, you don't.
Or do you mean like
you don't need helmets while you're laying down.
I think you need a whole lot more than what he's got.
I think that he might want more than a helmet.
So would you again? It's not about the almost hitting him in the crotch. It's would you let a person? No, Lily, would you let me bonk on my one wheel over you?
Not you.
No, so
I would let Bodie do it, not you.
You would.
Yeah, because Bodie is good. Like he's done that a million times.
I'm texting.
Have you done it?
Hold on.
We're texting Bodie.
Yeah, we're gonna text Bodie really quick and just to get his response of would he. I'm gonna just leave him. It was Bodie's birthday the other day. In my glasses, I can't see because
Oh,
they.
what glasses are you wearing?
My glasses.
Those aren't Oakley's.
No, I know they're the Deion Sanders glasses.
Oh.
You gotta, but their lenses don't allow you to see TV monitor or screens. But okay, so we're gonna text Bodie. We wished him happy birthday the other day. Bodie, what's happening, man? We are going live right now to everyone on our podcast, and Lily was watching a video of Would You Ride That, and it was of a guy on a motorcycle jumping over a human, and she was like, I would totally do that. And then I said, Would you let me bonk over you? She lays on the ground and let me bonk. She said no, but I would let Bodie do that. Bodie, would you, when we meet up at some venue this year, at Dirt Surfers or wherever we see you first, would you be willing to bonk over Lily? She lay on the ground and you come up riding your one wheel at max speed and then clear her.
Yeah,
Would
I
you
have no
please?
issues with that.
I just
He'll
would like
be
to see this and
fine.
film this. Thank you, Bodie. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, there we go. We're sending it to
God.
Bodie. He'll get a good laugh at it, and I'm willing to bet you're gonna back out of this.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
I can't
think
believe
so.
you won't let me bonk over you.
How often do you do bonks?
All the time.
And get air.
I've been riding every day.
Get big air.
Big air.
Yeah, right.
How about Legend?
Maybe Legend.
Oh my goodness, I don't believe this.
I don't know though. That's scary.
Okay, would you do that, Holly? That what we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd probably lay
go
there.
The motorcycle guy, you'd let him do
Yeah,
that?
I'd probably lay
Wait, which
there.
one am I? Am I the guy laying down?
Laying
or
down.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah, if I'm the guy laying down, I'll do
I
it.
might scream.
Yeah, I
but
would scream.
You can't. You wouldn't want to do
I
anything. You
might-
gotta lay completely still because if you flinch.
I might sing, would you?
Oh my god.
The whole time.
While I was doing that.
No.
That's hilarious.
No, thank you. No. Like I would do it. But I would be fearful. I'm drinking my vegetables and fruits all in one cup today,
for
guys.
you.
We should get. Why aren't we sponsored by this company?
They don't
We talk about them
sponsor
all.
people.
They don't. They should. We should talk to this company that, and like, because we talk about Reds and Greens. This is what. Wouldn't it be awesome to say we've been able to ride 365 days of one wheeling because we drink our Reds and Green from yada yada yada.
That's the only reason
Anybody
we
that
were
would like
able
to
do it.
sponsor this moment, this is fine. We are not telling you whose we got in here. It's one of my favorites though. But any red and green.
Have you tried it? Well, you've tried
Yeah,
a
we've
couple
tried others. A lot of them blow,
Okay,
so I don't drink them.
what's the next would you ride that?
Lily's trying to keep us on task today. Why? What's
Because I gotta go soon.
We've got
What's
giveaways,
the
too.
next?
plenty of
We
time.
got giveaways.
Got giveaways.
I have things,
Okay.
One
Here's your
wheels
next.
to
Would
ride.
you ride that? Right here, brought to you by. Okay, in honor of X Games Cap, would you do? Let's just see that again. This is one of my favorite moves. This is the knuckle huck in the X Games.
What?
I wish I could do something like that. That event is so fun to watch.
I'm not even sure what I'm watching, so no, I wouldn't do
They're
that.
coming right off the hill part, like where the jumps are, but they're not hitting a jump.
Yikes! He looks like a cat.
Okay, it's surprising you say that because that's exactly what the announcer said. They're like, on the knuckle huck, this guy looks like a cat.
You're lying.
Cat.
He's just moving really quickly like cats do.
No, that is Zeb. That dude is a machine. Okay, a machine. In the knuckle huck is one of my favorite events to watch at the Winter X Games. Here's the deal. I would try that. I do not possess
I would
the
eat
ability
it.
to flip like that. Now, Lily, I would think you could do that because you can do a flip.
Not with my feet attached to an inanimate object. No thanks. I like to have my feet
Okay.
available to me.
Okay, so you're
I'm
saying
pretty sure if I were to try that, it would look something like my feet were attached and I'm going, and then I'm just Supermaning out. And then I hit the ground. I'm pretty sure that's what that would look like.
See, I'd like to shoot holes in all that because I'm being realistic. I don't possess the skills. You're speaking as if you can figure out how to jump
do that
with a one wheel or
Isn't
with a
that what
snowboard.
this is about? To figure out if I could do that?
No, this is about you. Just would you do this?
Yeah, like in
If
current
I
state
possess
where
the
you are today.
capability.
Well, yeah,
Right,
we could
that's
say that
always
on
the
everything.
question.
If I possess the abilities, no, real life right now, would you go out the door here
Oh.
and go onto the knuckle of a hillside?
That changes this whole game. Nothing about these things could I do.
You can lay on the floor flat. You can lay on the
Wait.
floor flat.
Yeah, you can lay on the ground flat.
Yeah.
That is a skill that you possess.
Oh dear.
Okay, then.
Okay, wow. Yeah, the whole thing isn't like if you had the ability, because the answer to all of them would be yes.
No.
Get out of here, you crazy lady. Okay, that again, in kind of the genre of our sport, the X Games is happening a week from this weekend. They're always worth a watch, always inspiring. We love as a family sitting down and watch the X Games. We love watching the women throw down, the men throw down. It's so much fun. So if you like the X Games or you like the snowboarding culture and skiing and all those other things, they have
They're this weekend?
no, a
Next
week
weekend?
from this weekend. I'm so glad you listened.
I heard it.
Next weekend, everybody. It's next weekend. Not this weekend. Next weekend.
Final weekend in January.
Just want you to know.
Yeah,
Make
just
sure.
so you know. Okay, last week we talked about this bag, and we're not bringing it back on the screen, but it was the Cruise and Carve. If you remember that, these are bags that attach to the rail of your one wheel. We have a picture of it just a little bit for you to see, to jog your memory. They are really, really cool. They're out of Colorado, and you can see right by the wheel, it's these bags that strap on really nicely. The hardware is very stout.
Heavy duty.
It's metal. It's not plastic. It would handle a tumble. It's funny to go back and read some of the comments, and people are asking about, well, how about the things that I put in it? Look, you're not going to put your expensive reading glasses in there because if you go down the hill and that goes right, like you got to have some common sense of what you're going to put in this stuff. Like, come on. Like I just felt
Isn't it kind of meant to be like put the little air pump in there? Put
put your license in there. But like valuables, like I didn't know I couldn't put this family heirloom, this vase or vase in here.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's come on, like I just
come on, guys.
Like
Why
I
are you
saw some
riding
of those.
with
Like
that?
just some people want to just wind you up. It's like this. This is now if this is real. If this is real, then I do apologize, but it doesn't feel real. We've been posting riding in the snow, and people are commenting, well, because I saw your post, I rode it in the snow, and now my one wheel's bricked. I feel like that's not true.
They told you that?
Yeah, we've had a couple of people do that, because I feel like, listen, doesn't everyone understand when you watch any YouTube video? Oh, look, that guy on a dirt or on a motorcycle, he's just going over his friends, so I can do that. You ride and do things at your own risk, and I don't know all of the ins and outs of what you're doing and how you're riding in snow and stuff. For us, we've rode every day this year in the snow, and we've posted it and have not had a problem yet. And so...
It's not your fault, Michael says.
Thank you. And there have been some people saying it's not your fault, but I just feel like it's a bit of the trolls coming in there and saying that my board bricked because of you. Like, oh, okay.
Send it in.
Yeah, do what I would have to do. I don't know if they're writing that in hopes that I go, I'm so sorry, here, let me Venmo you money for a board of some sort. It's just like I don't know what the response is, but nonetheless.
We don't even know what Venmo is.
It's like people writing comments, well, you know what, is that going to protect the fragile things like my glasses in there? There's nothing I would put on my one wheel and put anything that's breakable in it. Because of how many times it falls, or like I'm attacked by Lily and she runs their one wheel into me. It's just no way. Or my son clips the back end of my one wheel and makes me fall. That's happened too. Out of the blue, I'm just minding my own business, and Legend, my oldest son, comes up and just clicks the back end of me, and I just eat dirt. I'm a dirt eater, man. So, anyways, Cruise and Carve, they were so generous to send us a 20% discount. So here is the code. We'll put it on the screen. You can use the discount code is Cruise20. And you're going to get 20% off on anything you purchase of those bags at cruiseandcarve.com, folks.
That's sweet. Then they made that really easy. You just put that promo code in.
Yeah.
Nice.
All because you watched the Scot Mendenhall and Friends. They are sweet. A lot of people are like, are you going to give those away? The answer is no. This is one product we're keeping because we're going to use it. And so we're pretty stoked on it. There's a lot of things we're going to do in the summer that we think would be nice to have those things on it. Because I don't like wearing bags as much. Sometimes I do out of necessary reasons. But like, shoot, you could put a GoPro in there and keep batteries in there as you're filming and stuff and no longer have to have a backpack on. Here's why I like that idea. Because riding at speeds with backpacks on or anything and you fall, that's strapped to your back and it's not going to feel good. Lil, do you have a thought? Are you struggling over here?
No, I'm fine.
Lily's like laying across her. What's wrong with you today?
Nothing. I was testing
to see if you could get your hand in the screen. How unprofessional are you? Are you too?
Hey, your hand is.
I
Already,
just
and
need
your
to know
iPad's
my
already
limits. I need to
hand's
know
already
my
in the
physical
screen over on
limits.
that side.
I need
But
to
you
know
were
my
going to find
physical
out the
limits.
limit. It's like me doing that right now. Oh, does my
Online?
hand get in there? Oh, look. How weird does that look? Why is Scott waving his hand in your
That's
shot?
so unprofessional of you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What were you thinking was going to happen?
Wow.
Like all of a sudden this hand just comes in like
This is just a good intermission for you all.
an intermission when you said you had to go?
Pretty much right now is when the ad will come on for monetization.
Oh, yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Skip
Boy.
it.
Let's get to the giveaways now that we've
Landing
had
on a charger in your backpack hurt.
Yeah,
That's
thank
from
you.
Shane. Yes, you're correct.
Thank you, Shane, for confirming that. Bottles of water. I think I've talked to some of the pros that love to ride with water bottles in their back, and one of them broke their back or injured it really severely. Broken back might be extreme,
Yikes.
but they fell on a water bottle. And so I tend to try not to ride with a book bag on my back.
And someone says you can put your bonus fries in there.
My bonus fries.
Bonus fries.
Yeah, good call.
Any extra snacks?
Yeah,
it.
I would have gone with something less greasy in there. Might be like gummies. That'd be good.
Gummies.
What?
Some candy.
No, not candy. However, those
electrolytes.
did ship with some candy, and it was deliciousness. It was a good
What?
Christmas. What?
You did what?
The cruising carve bags shipped with candy in them.
Thank you.
candy. I was like,
Can you hear me? Do you understand
All right,
the words
we got-
coming out of my
we
mouth?
got
We're
some
giving away today.
giveaways.
Lily is up. We're giving her away today.
Do you want a jingle for that?
Oh, I'm sure someone will.
What's the jingle to give Lily away? Or are you just talking
Make
about
one. Let's see. How cringy can you make
No,
it?
are you wanting to do a giveaway
you think-
jingle?
A giveaway jingle.
Okay, let's hear it, ladies. On the spot,
No,
a giveaway
your
jingle.
turn. It's
no,
your
no.
turn.
I do not do that. A giveaway jingle, please.
Ooh, gosh. Okay.
That's how it's starting. Ooh, gosh.
We're giving it away.
Today.
Ooh, Gosh. We're giving
I thought
it
it
away.
was my turn. Try again.
I had to do it all over. Ooh,
Don't do the ooh, gosh.
We're giving it away.
Today we're giving away gifts to you. At least you commit. I commit all
Hey,
day long,
here's the
all
deal.
day.
Our brains are frozen here, guys.
I'd
We
commit
haven't
all
been
day.
above 0 for a week now.
All right, let's go. Let's give them away.
Okay, first thing up is XR rail
Hey, all right.
guards. Okay, here we go. They're just cool colors. They're XR, so old school XR.
Sweet.
Maybe you could modify them for a pint, but highly not recommended. Okay, these are from Craft and Ride. But Jacob, a good human here in Minnesota, he brought these to give away because he does not want them or use them. Don't know, but they've not been used. They still have the plastic cover on them, and so they are for your liking. We are going to take the first two, getting this question right. Okay, so the first two to get it right for XR rails. I almost spun my iPad straight to the death of it. Here we go. Who won? You got to get this question right in case I didn't explain that right. Who won the Race for the Rails 2023, male and female? Who won in this previous Race for the Rails season of 2023? While they're dropping in, not knowing all the pros this year, but who you picking at the beginning of the race season, Hal? Who do you pick?
Right now?
Yeah, who would you say is somebody to be watching out for?
Oh, gosh. I mean, the Silvas are always to watch out for.
So you're going Silvas. Top spot to the Silvas. Is this their year?
Is this their year? Is this their year? Yeah, I'm going Silvas.
Okay.
I would love to see it be their year, but I will say watch out for Rachel Cecil because we have an answer here.
Okay, we'll get to
But
the answer.
I say because she is so fast and she's won twice. So, in a row. That's something to say.
Crazy.
I'm saying that I'm going with my thought here is I think it's Austin and Mercedes have a great shot, but I think it's going to come down to here's how I see it. I think Rachel
Scott
Payne.
Mendenhall.
Hilarious.
I just shake my head in silence at you. Rachel Payne and Mercedes, I think, are going to duke it out this year. I think Mercedes, I would hope, has a huge edge in all the ladies being on the pro team and riding with all the guys out there. Just gonna, go watch the documentary. So I feel like she's the girl to be. Even Rachel Cecil, I do think is a contender and gonna be top 3 and things of that nature. It's gonna be a fun year. I think I could switch my opinion up as you get to see how some of those people are training and racing and all those things.
It's so hard to tell right now because we're not quite to the start of race season.
No, yeah, so I'm basing off of what I see on social media right now, but also knowing that the Onewheel Pro team is getting trainers and training. It's just hard not to give them the advantage to it, and so it's hard not to pick, especially as Mercedes is the only female on that team. And then I think your top podiums this year, they better come from the Race from the Rail team or the Onewheel Pro team. I don't think Bodie's racing this year based on what I can understand. But I think you have the rest of that crew. I think they're going to duke it out. And so that's my thought. Okay, who wrote it in the top 2, Lily?
I think it was Connor the Shredder. Holly, can you confirm?
I like how, did you understand that you gave away one of the answers in your comment?
Yeah.
Miss Lily? Oh, you knew that.
Yeah, but that was my answer.
But you said
So
she
what
won
am I
last
gonna
year.
do?
But you could have left
Oh,
that
I
detail.
said that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
I
trying
think
to
they
say.
were already.
Okay, what's
people
the-
had already answered.
Yeah, Connor the Shredder.
That's
Connor
the
the
first one.
Shredder,
Who's the
you
second
win.
one? But there's two of these.
Garrett Floatin, G91.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah, he said Tyler
Connor the
Cecil.
Shredder got. He just commented twice. He got Tyler and Rachel.
Yeah,
in
but he's
before
saying
Garrett.
there's two.
There's two different people
yeah.
that are winning.
Yeah.
So Connor the Shredder and Garrett, you win. Good job.
Okay, Kyle. They both said
Connor.
Connor. They both said Tyler
Yes.
and Rachel. Okay.
Rachel.
Okay.
The way
You need-
Garrett wrote it, he used Tyler, first name, last name Cecil, so it looks like Tyler Cecil.
Which is fine.
Okay, we understand.
We know
You've
what you're talking
confused
about.
Holly, but we are tracking. You need to text this phone number that's going to pop in right here underneath. Text that with what you won, your full name. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and your address. Do not write it in the chat. We don't want that information to go out. There's the number right there, folks. I'll put the rail where the
Text
rail
us.
is. Right there. The rail almost looks see-through for whatever reason because you can see the blackness under there. But it's 651-276-8797. There you go. Text that with that information. That is yours. Okay, we got this is definitely a fashionable hat. I love these hats. The trapper hat. Okay. These are one of those things that we would love to keep for ourselves, but we can't. These are from Chameleon Rails. You can go to chameleonrails.com. If you've not done that, what are you doing with yourself? They have a lot of cool stuff on there. Not race for the but Dirt Surfers trophies and Windman trophies all have been created by Chameleon Rails. They are talented at what they do. They possess many skills that we do not possess on this, and they gave us so many things to give away. So we're giving this trapper hat away, which you can wear any way you want. I mean, let's be honest. The entire United States is freezing. Like everyone in the United States currently are feeling what Minnesotans feel for winter. So we feel no sympathy for you. We just say, deal with it and get out and ride your one wheel. And then we're going to give you a one wheel lock and key. I'm glad it says with a key in it.
Nice.
Because that would suck. But this is a heavy duty cable system that you can lock up your one wheel to a bar, a pole. And so we're going to give you these two things away. So it's a dual package deal. And here's your question. First one to get it right. What are the names of the couple that are the founders of Dirt Surfers? Ooh, we already gave this answer away.
First and last?
No, we just want his and her name. If you get the last name, great job. But first name of the
Who runs the Dirt
guy
Surfers?
and first name of the girl. They're married, so husband and wife. Okay, so give those in the chat. They're great humans. They are great human beings, super kind, genuine. They are great creators of some of the best magical races out there. And so we can't speak high enough of them. And so you could win this if you get it right.
Would you say that just pain is an answer?
No, we are looking
asked
for.
first.
I wrote the answer already on here, so I'm not changing it. I have his name and her name.
Okay, so Connor the Shredder wins again.
Again?
Yes.
Well, that saves us on shipping.
Yeah, good
And again,
job.
thank you. Speaking of shipping, thank you for those that have given us super thanks over the last couple of weeks to help cover shipping, as it is turned out to be something we didn't think about. We didn't take that into consideration of $80 each week to ship things across the greater United States. And so thank you for those gifts from all of you to help continue to send these things out. We hope that more and more partners, sponsors come along and go, hey, we want to give this stuff away so you can give it away on the show. It'd be great to
Give
do
it away,
giveaway.
give it away now.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
Lily?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Well
Yes.
done. Okay, Connor, we appreciate that you have actually won that, but we've got to spread the wealth a little bit. And so who gave the right answer besides Connor? Lil, as her fingers are just going mad.
Dwayne Knowles said pain, which
He just
Dan
said
Woodham
pain?
came in next with Rachel
Dan,
and
Who?
Shane.
Dan.
Dan who?
said-
Woodham.
Someone says, I barely know my name. which
Yeah.
I
So is
feel
it Dan
you.
Woodham wins?
Yeah,
No,
he
Connor
was,
wins.
No, Connor, he's already
sharing
won
the-
something.
Oh,
we're saying
well,
we're
then
moving.
it's Dan.
Dan Woodham? Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Woo! Dan, you are a winner of this hat. I bet you can use this better than you can use this, but
You're
nonetheless.
gonna love that, Dan.
When you come visit us, you are provided great wealth in keeping your noggin warm. And great job on the Buccaneers, my friend, to pull off a great victory. Can't wait. I mean, I was rooting for him. I forgot to text you. Forgot to
that's
tell
great.
you.
We were cheering.
We were
for the
cheering
Bucks.
for the Bucks because, man, to get the Eagles out of there, yes, please. Okay, last giveaway of today is another book bag, folks.
Yes.
Now let's see what we've packed.
I like the color of this book bag. I'm a fan of the brown and the black mixture of the tones. It's good.
Okay, we have a beanie that is chameleon rails, a hat with a soft bill. This is a great hat in there as well, so it's going to keep your head warm and out of the sun. And while you're not one wheeling, waiting to charge, we have a Frisbee for you. And we have a cloth that you can use to wipe off your, I think that's what it is. Oh, it's just a swag. Different kind of swag stuff in here. Oh, like a koozie and stickers and stuff like that. So,
Fun stuff.
yeah. Not a. Okay, that's what we're giving away. This is the last giveaway today. Here we go. I have a couple questions. That's what I was. The winner of this is this book bag. This is gonna be a tough one. The book bag is great, by the way. Holly's saying the color, but it's awesome. It's got a little bit of a hard, not hard as a little, but the backing on the one wheel is stiff, which is really nice while one wheeling, so that there is some protection if you have items in there and you take a tumble. We here at Scott Mendenhall and Friends, we hold a yearly Grom race. Over the last 2 years, the second year's version is still in the editing bay, but it is awesome. What do we call that race? And is it I was going to give him some hints.
No, I think you leave
let
it
it
right
be.
there until they need it.
Leave it right
And
there.
If they don't need it, then.
And we're not going to change the question if no one gets it. What are you doing? You should be studying.
Is there a winner of that race?
Yeah,
No.
there's.
Well, yeah.
This year and last year, yeah, we have winners. The first, I can't give any more hints because that would steer but we call it something. It is our own race that is not a public
It's at
race.
the Northern Gauntlet Trails.
We choose who's in it, and then we do film it. And like I said, we still need to edit it down. It is held every June. The problem with last year's, it happened. We filmed it. It was so much fun. There was a winner crowned. But then what was happening in life around here, we didn't have time to edit it down and get it ready for all of your enjoyment. So
we
have
some
an
thoughts.
abbreviation.
what was the abbreviation?
It's right.
What did they abbreviate?
LOS.
And is
They've
it
also already won something.
But
today?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Garrett, do you know what that stands for?
Garrett is on fire today?
Well, him and Connor.
Wow, you guys killing it today.
No one else is answering though.
Yeah, they're pondering.
Stumped.
I will point you in a direction, and then we'll leave it at that. There is a playlist on our YouTube channel that covers it. So the abbreviation is correct. And who was the first one that got it?
Garrett.
Garrett's
Garrett.
the only one that
And he won what?
He won
the rails.
Rails.
The rails.
XR.
Oh.
the other set of rails.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Now he put it on there.
Now
He
he
put
wrote
what?
it.
The right thing.
last one wheeler standing.
We got one wheeler standing, and we
Ooh.
have last one standing. So
Garrett's-
close.
Garrett's
But if we're gonna stick to the rule of, he can't win it,
and he got that backpack.
Then
last
the first
week, so
person to
he's
put
going
that
off
in the
with Garrett.
chat-
Good man, Garrett. Last
Baylor, last one wheeler standing.
There it
First
is.
person to say it out loud.
Baylor probably heard us say it.
Baylor, text us for the
Yeah,
the
text
backpack.
the number
Good
that's
job.
on the screen right here. Dan, text us. Forgot to put that there. Dan, text right here. You know, the thing with, let me just kind of, the reason why we're even, like, we didn't put it up there for Dan, because Dan is the man. We know Dan quite well. He is a part of our Sunday morning service that we do on our other YouTube channel. We go live every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time, and we talk about topics that will make you better at life and make your life better. And so if you want to hang and get to meet Dan, we do a similar vibe of this, but it is definitely, there's a topic every time we talk about things. Right now we're trying to figure out and help people to figure out their why to life, the purpose, what's your purpose in life. And so we're excited about this week to talk about a version 2 of that, and like, what's the question you need to be asking? Like last week, we just asked this question to help steer us in a right way, because we spend the whole year, like, right, the new year, we make these New Year's resolution. And you ever paid attention? They're all you-centric most of the time, like how I'm going to get better, what I'm going to do for my life. Rarely is there a thing on our New Year's list of, I'm going to do this for other people. I'm going to start this so other people are set free. I'm going to do this so this group of people don't have experienced pain anymore. That is a select few people. And so we're trying to talk about what breaks your heart is a great question to ask ourselves that can lead us in a direction to really get us off in a direction that would help us find our purpose and our why in life. And so what breaks your heart? Think about that. And we talk about that on our other channel, which is, if you want to make note of it, this is your invite. Come to Unlock Church on YouTube. It's on our other YouTube channel.
We'll be there.
So we will be there. We're going to be unpacking what's the why to your life, what's your purpose, and we'll try to unpack it in a way that is compelling and it inspires you to take some steps. So if you're sitting there going, what's the point? You're stuck in a rut, or you've just realized, oh crap, all of my New Year's resolution and goals are just me. We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you get over those things. So okay,
Cool.
Did we forget anything, guys? I feel like
Love
we had a
it.
good show today.
3 weeks from now, we'll be starting the giveaway for the WTF rails.
Yeah, don't forget. But you got your homework. Your homework is to go watch the playlist.
I mean, you pretty much just put it in their lap.
Why go watch?
Like, they have a chance to go watch, and you have 3 weeks to do it. So you got plenty of time to go study.
I'm just trying to tell you that we might open this one up to our kids. And because they always are desperately wanting to play, and we've got kids in the house that want this gear, we might allow them to watch, and they'll be binging and watching it over and over again to be able to win the WTFs and the drop top. So thank you to the thanks coming in all of a sudden from Garrett, and I missed who gave earlier. Oh,
Garrett.
Was that Michael?
Oh, wait.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Michael and
yeah,
Garrett.
thank you for
thanks
the
so much.
generosity there. That helps us get these things shipped out. And if there's anybody that's creating good stuff out there you want us to try, you want us to talk about on this YouTube channel, we would love for you to send it here. You can DM me on Instagram, and then I'll give you our shipping address where you can send things to us, where we are always excited about testing out new things and giving you a platform for people all across the world to see what you're creating. So we're excited about the race season just kicking off here, and the different festivals and events that are going to be kicking off. What an exciting time of the year to just see what's coming up. We're going to do a little bit more hunting on upcoming events that are scheduled and stuff. We're going to try to be your one-stop shop of finding these events, because it's hard to find them. Even I know where to look, and I'm trying to find, okay, when's this event happening? When's this scheduled? And it's just, I think we're waiting for Race for the Rail to be solidified on a lot of those fronts and to be able to get you the news as fast as we can. So hopefully Bodie responds and we get to see him bonk over or send it over to Lily. This will be great.
Yeah, I'll be there, lying on the ground.
We're
Praying.
We're hoping
With the
that you would
helmet
do
on.
it standing. Is that okay?
No, I'm not going to stand. I'm not that short.
No, but it would be a better video. You stand in. I mean, just think about it. If it
Bodie
all
can't bonk over a 5'3"
Why are you
woman.
setting limitations on that guy?
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. See you guys there.
What? No, you. All right. Anything else to add? No.
We'll see you next week, guys.
That's it. That's what you got.
Get out there on those one wheels.
You too,
Yeah.
Holly.
You too, Hal. You
too, Holly. You
Come on,
too.
baby. You can do.
Put it
You're
on.
like the.
Put it on your Instagram.
You're
Yeah,
like the-
because I do that a lot too.
Follow at Holly Mendenhall.
You're
and
like
she'll
the
have it
engine
on
that
her
could.
Instagram.
What does the engine that could? What's he say?
I think I can. I think I can.
I think
The little
I can.
engine that could.
Yeah. Have you ever read the book?
Do you want a jingle?
Thomas something.
No, that is definitely not.
Thomas the
train?
train.
He's
No,
not the
this is
engine
the
that
He was
could.
the little engine that could.
No,
No.
he's not.
No,
I
that's
got you
incorrect.
guys.
Yo, that's so great. Hey, actually, you need to just keep that. When you have your Lily moments, you
I'm
need
gonna
to
buy
keep
you
that.
the little engine
Yeah.
that could.
You
Yeah.
need to keep that. Like,
No, there's no Lily moment that actually wasn't intentional to start.
yeah, that's all been for our
That's
pleasure.
so funny. You
Well
gotta
done.
just have that like gotcha. Like,
You know, as I look at Lily's shot, I gotta move those stands around because you keep seeing a pint in the background, and I need the GTS there. It just bothers me. How do you feel about that,
can't
Lil?
you just swap
Didn't
them?
notice.
No, because if you go to the wide shot, you can see it back there,
All right.
but you can't tell that's the GTS. So if we flop them, then you could. And no, those things that hold the
one's
one wheels
bigger.
are made for
One's bigger. For
right.
The
So
GT. Yeah.
you'd have to switch it, but nonetheless.
Yep, I track.
I track. All right, Lily's got to go. Apparently, she wants us to land the plane. We're landing the plane. Everyone have a great, fabulous week. Get out there, ride your one wheel, no matter the temperature, folks. get out there and ride. We'll see you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, wait, before we say goodbye,
Oh,
if you're still
wait.
hanging around, we got a special video. We haven't even made mention to this. We've kind of just let it slide in. Did ride a float wheel, folks.
Oh, you did.
You did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, are you saying that in surprise?
These people are
No,
going to want to
she's
know
saying
that.
yes.
No,
Yes,
they
you
want to
did.
know
Yeah.
that.
So I have rode a float wheel.
What?
We do have thoughts to
What?
the float wheel. And I know that was one of the topics and we just didn't get to it today. So maybe next week we'll kick it off after we drop the footage of us riding in the snow, mind you, a float wheel. I do have thoughts. I
switching?
I was actually, as we compared to the GTS and the float wheel, I got some thoughts. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Everybody have a great day. We'll bring that back up next week. See you. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
They all want